Today, we're going to focus on the opportunities and to gather more knowledge and information. The Republic Act 10066, or known the National Culture Heritage Act of 2009, declared under the Section 2, Article 1, that states shall value reservation which near dynamic evolution of Filipino culture, based on the principle of unity in diversity in a climate of free artistic and intellectual expression. Particular with arts harvest insignificant, its traditional transparency has Manlilikha ng Bayan Act, enacted to provide supporting validation of showing that we are value especially of artwork. Since 1992, the National Commission for Culture in the Art has been awarded exemplary Filipinos for the Gawad Manlilikha ng Bayan. The award is in the line of criteria for national living treasure who are person high degree knowledge of skill perform create for element intangible cultural heritage. One of the greatest and most fortunate Gamaba awardee is an Ilocano evaluator Magdalena Gamayo, the pride of Ilocos Norte. The Inabal is one of the many prides of Ilocos region in the Philippines. Able the Ilocano word for the weave, and the Inabal interpreted as any kind of woven fabric, while the Pinajabal term for textile weaving. For Magdalena community, Pinajabal or textile weaving was common source of living as it was the bait trade for the gold during galleon trade. Magdalena Gamayo was the only one to preserve able weaving because of her perseverance and love of her artworks, which is one of the reasons why she was recognized as the national living treasure at the age of 80. Magdalena Gamayo artworks is learned and executed by herself with traditional design. The Bilakol design, which has both geometric design. The Kurikos has the special form like an oranges, and the most famous and challenging design is called Sinansabong design. Among her crafts, the Sinansabong design is the most famous because of the unique and the difficult weaving technique called pinilian. It also likely that this design made by the Magdalena Gamayo be nominated and to be the one Gawad Manlilikha ng Bayan awardees. Nevertheless, all of Magdalena Gamayo artwork is have an intricate design, high squared account, and the wide range of color. She always ensure that the color used informal space and completely alive so that the output will be perfect and will last for a long time. Aside from the physical beauty of her artworks, her works also alive because of her calisthans that prove that the trombones never sabotage the world of humans. Truly, Magdalena Gamayo was qualified of the Gamaba awardee because she has preserved a traditional folk art which the great contribution of the Philippine history. Lastly, the Inabal House of Magdalena Gamayo was also established last 2016 at the Pinili, Ilocos Norte for the purpose of showing case of the artwork of Magdalena to the public. Recently, Magdalena, who is now 97 years old, continues to help and preserving Pinajabal, even at the old age, by donating piece of her lot for the purpose of able weaving. Wow facts! Did you know that aside from plaques and medals, an award given an initial grant of 100,000 plus 10,000 for month for a life? Moreover, Magdalena Gamayo finished grade 3 and doesn't know, speak, and understand either Tagalog or English, but it didn't stop her to become successful and to become a well-known globally.